Hello and what is up, everyone? Welcome back to the cave. I am the Bearded Padawan, and today I'm finally going to be able to show you all the stuff I picked up for San Diego Comic-Con this past week. Some people got confused and thought I was actually at the con, but these are just the shared exclusives that I picked up. Out of like 80 some pops or so, there was really only 3 that were like adamantly on my want list, but there was a couple other bonuses I picked up, so just gonna go ahead by the store I got them at, and then I'll kind of, give a little backstory on how or when I picked it up. So let's go ahead and get started. So first up in this box is the 2 pops that I picked up from Hot Topic. As soon as this went live online, I knew I had to get it. The other one was kind of like, well, if they have it in store, next time I'm in, I'll go ahead and get it. So I ended up getting both of these Hot Topic pops that I wanted. The first one being Super Saiyan Broly from Broly the Legendary Super Saiyan. Technically also as well from the upcoming Broly movie next year, but this is based off of the Dragon Ball Z era one. He just looks buff and evil as heck. Great pop design, honestly. Next to the Golden Shenron I have, and probably the Master Roshi pop once I order it, this is probably one of my favorite pops from the line, so I'm really excited I was able to get him, and for him to show up in one piece too. Now, as many of you know, in Dragon Ball Z, a lot of people tend to end up in pieces if they get killed, which leads into this next pop. So they finally gave us a Yamcha pop, and of course, it's dead Yamcha. This is kind of cruel to a degree, but the pose he's in just looks great. The detailing is awesome. As funny as this looks, I'm really excited to have these 2 pops. Really huge Dragon Ball Z fan. So as soon as I found out Hot Topic was getting these, I was like, yes, this will be easy. Great additions to the collection. And we don't need this box. So I've got 4 left in here. Trying to decide what I want to do first. Yeah, let's do the Amazon one. So from Amazon, I got the Imperial Patrol Trooper from Solo: A Star Wars Story. Originally this was listed as a PX exclusive. Why it got changed to San Diego Comic-Con, I don't know. I don't really care. It was a whole lot easier getting it on Amazon. As far as Solo goes, I love all the new variants of troopers we've seen in that movie, with the Patrol Trooper, the Mimban Troopers, and the Range Troopers. I just love troopers in general. So like I said before, I wasn't going to go ham on the Solo pops, but I picked up a handful, and this is one of those ones that I really wanted. The Mud Trooper was a Funko Shop exclusive, so maybe at some point I'll hit it up on eBay or something, but I was glad I could get this one at a really good price. I'll do the GameStop stuff next, because the very last one is like my stroke of luck for this video. So I got a call that a pre-order I had put in that was technically a con pop, but also at the same time not really, came in, and that is the number 18 Conan O'Brien dressed as a superhero, or Super Conan. Conan is one of my favorite late night talk show hosts. He always has great guests on. Really funny guy, and I love the artists that he has on generally, so I couldn't pass up getting a Conan pop finally. As you know, a lot of these, well, all of these up until now were con exclusives, so the fact that they actually had some of these in for pre-order was great. I haven't seen any in store since, so I was really stoked to go pick this up. Now, when I went and picked up the dead Yamcha, because I got Broly online and Yamcha in store, and the Patrol Trooper in store. So we were up in Mansfield at the time, and I had tried my luck at 2 GameStops and could not find the exclusive Red Hood anywhere. So when I went down to Heath to pick this guy up after we got back, I walked in, and immediately when I went up to the counter, they had 2 of these bad boys in left, so I did end up getting the Jason Todd variant of Red Hood. This thing just looks great. Batman Under the Red Hood is one of my favorite DC animated films. I'm really hoping now that they've done this that they'll give us the original Red Hood, which is essentially the Joker. But this thing looks great. Really stoked they actually had one in. So this was just another random find that I was able to add to the list of San Diego Comic-Con pops. The dead Yamcha, like I said, if it was in store, I get it. So that kind of worked out. The same thing went for this guy, so I was really excited to pick that up. And last but not least, for those of you who are familiar with Comic-Cons, buying from Barnes & Noble online is probably like the worst possible scenario you could find yourself in. Last year when they had the Rogue One pops, I tried to get them, and thankfully I wasn't overcharged, but some people tried to go through and order these pops, and they would accidentally order it like 15 times. So when you've got, you know, a $10, $15 item that gets charged 15 times and then ends up getting canceled because the order didn't go through properly, you can imagine the kind of stress that it would cause. So this last pop was like one of the big ones on my want list. Out of the three that I, you know, had to get for this was Broly, the Patrol Trooper, and last but not least, Cracklin from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. You can see he's got Yondu's old fin and arrow. I, being the lucky idiot I am, I was in the right place at the right time, sitting at my computer. Refreshed this like a couple seconds before it went live on the placeholder link, so I'd found like a backdoor link to get this. So I was able to order this before he actually, you know, went live on the placeholder that everyone else had. So I was able to get him ordered, and within 30 seconds, he was sold out. And apparently they weren't doing restocks online, so I haven't seen any of these in store. It was one of those ones that I really wanted to get to go with the Emerald City Comic-Con Yondu I picked up. Cracklin is just hilarious in Guardians 2, so I was really stoked to get him. He looks fantastic, and another welcomed addition to the collection. And another box bites the dust. So that is it for this week. If you like what you saw in this video, please give it a like. If you haven't subscribed, please do so already and share with your friends. We'll be right back here next week. I am the Bearded Padawan, and may the Force be with you.